Hey guys, it's Anneprettyness. Today's video is gonna be about my foundation routine. This has been requested quite a lot of times already, so I'm gonna be doing it not super fast this time because usually when I do makeup tutorials, I do it very. I included here BB cream, foundations, blush on, highlighter that I use. Disclaimer, this is how I do my foundation, how I do my makeup. I am not a pro makeup artist, so because maybe somebody will get mad at me with this routine again. If you want to know how I do my foundation, keep watching. So I've already applied my moisturizer, which is this Lancome Energy Lift Multi-Action. And for my primer, I'm using this Smashbox Photo Finish. This is the primer that I usually use every day because I have like 3 of this. It was on sale before at Ulta, but I really love the green one. This is the Color Correcting Adjust. I haven't tried the other ones, so I don't know how the other ones are. So I'm going to be using the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet, and I'm in the shade 30 Beige. I don't usually use this every day because it's really pricey. I'd be so poor if I use this every day. Nowadays, I really stopped using a lot of foundation to my skin. But whenever my go-to foundations are this one, the Tarte Amazonian Clay. I think this is medium. And this Too Faced Born This Way. And I'm in the shade Warm Beige. These are the 2 that I almost use every day because it's not super pricey like this. For the BB cream, I love this Smashbox Camera Ready BB cream. For coverage, it doesn't really have, but you know the white of the egg, I don't know, when you put it to the skin, it's almost like that. It's making it so flawless. I don't know, as if it's a very good primer, but it's kind of pricey also. So what I do if I really want super flawless skin, of course I put my primer, and then I put this, and then I put the foundation. Bang! It's really flawless. It's so flawless. For the CC cream, this is what I use. It Cosmetic. I would usually use this when I want dewy finish, like almost like wet look finish. Yeah, this is what I use. And I'm in the shade Medium. What it says, Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. It has the coverage, not super full coverage in me, okay, with me, not super full coverage, it's just medium. I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look like using this Smashbox BB cream, and then I'm gonna use the foundation. So first of all, I'm gonna put this BB cream, just a tiny bitsy though, you don't need super much. For my most favorite flat kabuki brights, this Sigma F80. It's not super full coverage. I'm using iPad for all my videos. That's why it's not super duper clear. And then I'm gonna use this Chanel foundation. And I don't usually put foundation to my neck area just because I don't want to. I know a lot of people will react because according to the book of makeup, you have to put foundation to your neck area, because usually what I do when I choose the color of my foundation, I put it to my neck area, so I make sure it's almost this. Just a little bit. A little goes a long way with this foundation, and this is still my most holy grail foundation, and it smells so good. Whenever I'm using liquid foundation like this, I love to use my F80 Flat Kabuki. I really love the scent of this foundation. Okay, normally what I would use is my beauty blender, but whenever it's liquid foundation, I am applying the brush, this Flat Kabuki. Whenever I'm in a hurry, I use brush. What I really prefer is using beauty blender, because with beauty blender, I can always wash it off right after I use it. Because with my brushes, I usually wash it on Saturdays or every 2 weeks. Every week or every 2 weeks. For my concealer, what I usually would use is this MAC Pro Longwear concealer and this Pixie Correction Concentrate Brightening Peach. This Pixie is the best, but I don't have it anymore. See, it's so empty. I should have bought this before this tutorial. Anyways, I really swear by this, because with concealer, correct first before you put your concealer. I decided to just apply my Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer first. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm gonna apply this because the MAC Pro Longwear, it's too liquidy, so I always want something with like a little bit creamy. And I'm in the shade 1.5. You have to put a lot. And of course, according to the book of makeup, you gotta have to apply it like letter V. Well, if you're gonna correct applying it like here to the under eye, but since this is concealer already, I'm applying it like big letter V. It is gonna act as your highlight. I prefer using my beauty blender. It's so amazing, and this iPad, it's not super showing how dark my under eye. You guys all know my most favorite concealer is this MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is NC20. I have NC25 of this. A little goes a long way. Somebody told me that she hates this concealer. Pro Longwear Concealer. You have to know how to use it. You have to build it up. You have to layer it. If you really want to achieve that super like flawless cemented look. Cement skin, you just have to pat it to your skin. You don't rub it. No rubbing, okay? You just have to do like this, like flat. Okay, so that's how I do my foundation.
And I forgot to mention what I apply for my blemishes and my acne scars, this NARS Radiant Creamy
Okay,
Concealer.
for my contouring, in real life, I'm using 3 products. I'm using this Anastasia Cream Contour Kit, and then the powder, and then I'm using the Marc Jacobs powder. I'm gonna show you how. So this is how I contour. See, even if I don't put the contour, I'm seeing already where I'm gonna contour because of my swollen cheekbone. According to the book of makeup, you have to contour on top, like the top part of your ear. It has to be like that. Okay, but with mine, I don't do that because my bone is here, my cheekbone is here. I actually joined the contest of the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour, before and after contour. I'm gonna put the link on the description box if you guys want to check it out. This is how I contour. Yeah, it looks like a if you can't see your cheekbone, you just have to do this. And until where, it has to be like 1 inch here from your mouth. And of course, from your temple also. And it's gonna be like 3, like this. But I'm telling you, according to the book of makeup, there's different face shapes. So you have to know what's your face shape and where you contour and where you highlight. The one that I would usually use is the darkest color from the light kit. This is the cinnamon. I have to blend it. I'm using the Morphe S12 for the nose area. Yeah, this is usually for blending of the eyeshadow, but this is the one that I'm comfortable using. I have to edit this, okay, because it's gonna take so much time if I show the whole procedure of how I do it. To blend the other part, I'm using Sakura Angle brush. I love blending with my Real Techniques Duo Fiber brush. When I use the powder contour, then I use this to blend. It's so beautiful. I know it's so orange, it's so brown, but that's how I love it. If you don't want orange, I suggest you use the Marc Jacobs contour kit. Then of course you gotta have to blend it. I'm using my Beauty Blender. After that, I use my Marc Jacobs 40 Mirage. This is the medium contour kit. This is powder. It looks like this. Yeah, and it has this. So I just put it on top of where I put the cream. Don't be so haggard though with how I do it. I mean, you don't have to do all this. This is just a request. So that's why I am filming this. And of course, you gotta have to blend everything. To set with the powder, I'm using this Anastasia powder contour. This is in the shade light. I really use just this two. I hardly use the contour though because I love the cream. The first one, the pink one, this is the one that I use for my under eye. But then later also I use my Chanel powder. Yeah, this is for my under eye. This is what I use. I also love to use this Marc Jacobs, but you know, it's expensive, so I don't really usually use. And of course, my most favorite powder in the entire Chanel Double Perfection Lumiere, and this is 22 Beige Rose. This is how I do it, just because I really love the color of this. I put it on top. You know, I put a lot of products. I know that already. My blush on, my ever favorite is this NARS Orgasm. This is the color. And also this Laura Geller. I love this one. Baked Gelato Rose Water. I love this one for everyday use. I'm gonna use my NARS Orgasm. And I use this Real Techniques blush brush. Yes, it's pink. My god, it's getting so dark. I have to finish this. To hide the top of my cheeks. This is the one that I was using. This is from Stila, but it's already finished. In my Ipsy bag, I got this vintage Crystal Pink highlighter, and this is what I've been using now. I love powder highlighter. You have to highlight on the high points of your cheek, and I love highlight ever since. And the lower part of your nose and to your is What's Up Benefit highlighter. I really love this also, especially at nighttime when you want super highlight. This is like cream, and this NARS Orgasm Illuminator. It's not super liquidy, but it's not super creamy. It's also good. Show you what I'm gonna use for my lipstick. I'm gonna be using this Lord & Berry Nude Lip Line. This is a lip liner, and together with my Chanel number 45. Yeah, this is my foundation routine.
And I forgot to mention the setting spray that I use is the Urban Decay This Sleek Makeup Setting Spray.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked the video. If it is, give it a thumbs up and comment. I love seeing people who are commenting on my channel. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And don't forget, choose to do good whenever you can. It's always for the better. Bye. Have a good one. God bless you.